Hey you guys, welcome back to Lisa & Company. Today I have 5 quick, easy, and super simple trash to treasures that we're gonna do today. Now, these are all pieces that are gonna go on my trash to treasure DIY tiered tray. You guys overwhelmingly told me how much you enjoyed this tiered tray. Now I loved it. Now I love it even more. Do you know that tray has like 8,000 views right here on YouTube? So thanks so much you guys for watching. I'm gonna link it up here on the off chance that you haven't seen it because it was a really great project that came together for next to nothing and very quickly. So we're gonna jump right in and make these DIYs and decorate our tiered tray. If you haven't already, we really hope you'll consider subscribing and hanging out with us here at Lisa & Company. First DIY up today, we have this really cute little bowl from CB2. It has a great little wooden lid and it's a beautiful matte finish. However, there are some marks I just cannot get off this, so we're going to embrace those little black marks and we're going to further speckle this little bowl with a lid. So I'm going to go in first with the dark gray and speckle it, and then I have mixed up a little bit of a robin's egg. You know, this would be easier if it didn't keep rolling away. I have mixed up a little bit of a robin's egg blue, so we're going to do exactly the same thing with that color. I picked up this great color spray paint at my Home Hardware for like $5.97, which is crazy for spray paint in Canada. I'm spray painting my little candle holder as well as the wooden lid from that bowl. So I picked up this rolling pin just recently at the ReStore. It doesn't have separate handles like a lot of them do. It's literally just been carved, for lack of a better word, out of one piece of wood. So I want to very carefully just paint to the end of it, and then you're not going to believe what we're going to do to it. Yes, we're going to speckle it. Everything I'm doing for this spring and this Easter is aiming to be in this beautiful robin's egg blue. And ever since I did the first project with the speckle on it, you guessed it, this is the theme we're going with. I've kind of fallen hard for it. I got some more of these great little architectural blocks from the ReStore, and these are just going to be great little additions to the tiered tray. I'm going to sand off a couple of the rough edges. We're going to give them one coat of the Rust-Oleum chalked paint in linen white because that's just a primer coat that's on there. And then we're going to do a slightly special version of my dry brushing technique. I have a Martha Stewart paint and it's got a slightly pearlized finish in it. So we are going to use that with the dry brushing, but I want to use a really light hand simply because I don't want too much of that pearly finish on here. I much prefer that flat matte look. Moving right along, we are going to create a really cute stack of spring books. Now, the key with this is finding at least one of the books that has the blank page so you can put it right on top. Doesn't matter if the others don't because you're not going to see them. So just like that, I was able to cover it up. You guys, this was so hard for me to tear up books. I am such a major book lover and book rereader. I don't do e-readers or anything like that. So when I was working on this project, when I was looking for the books specifically, I made sure I found the goofiest books, the kind of books that I didn't think anyone would be interested in. So I'm going to go ahead and tie these up with some of my Dollar Tree twine. And this one is so simple. I'm literally just going to tuck some of this great greenery that was actually left over from my daughter's history project And then we're going to just put a nice little spring message down the side. Now I apologize because my giant hand is going to get in the way and it's really difficult to see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But I decided to go with "Oh Hello Spring." I've seen that on so many great DIYs lately and in the stores on so many signs. So I thought that was going to be the way I go. This cute little lantern was brand new, still had the tag on it, and I'm assuming it's because the bottom was broken. It's missing its candle, so I'm going to have to figure something out for that. Just giving it a quick dry brush in the Rust-Oleum chalked paint, linen white, of course, because I just want to use this as an accessory with the tiered tray. All I'm trying to do is tone down how bright that blue is. This miniature Brown Betty teapot is getting a coat of primer before it gets a coat of that really pretty robin's egg blue spray paint. This one I picked up at the ReStore just the other day, and I was so happy to find it because I figured it would be perfect for the tiered tray. Now I have not put anything on it this time, but tell me what you think down in the comments once you see this finished. Do you think it needed a stencil or something on the side? Let's see what you guys think. Okay, we have all the accessories ready, all the DIYs done. Some of these are things I've collected from around the house. Some of them you will recognize from previous videos. We're gonna go ahead and start putting this all together. I think we've got a great collection here, so let's hope we have enough stuff for this tray. When you guys are putting together your tiered trays, do you find you move things around a million times? I do, because I find as soon as I have the perfect place, once I add another piece, I realize it doesn't balance or scale properly and it's got to move. So this is a perfect example. In this case, you'll see where I've already placed that really pretty little mini teapot. What I'm going to do is put the bowl right behind my little Hello Spring, and once that happens, I have too much white on one side and too much of the blue on the other side. So we're going to move the home Rae Dunn vase on top, and we're going to kind of swap out the blue and the Rae Dunn right here on top. That's going to give us some nice balance as we sort of zigzag down the tray, and those are sort of the elements you want to keep in mind when you're stacking your tiered tray. Unfortunately, this didn't fit. It was so close, but that's fine. It can sit beside the tiered tray and add a nice little accessorized touch. The good news is this tiered tray is so large that my pretty little stack of spring books is going to fit just right. Next up, I'm adding this beautiful, I call it licorice plant. Tell me if you know a different name for it. I recently picked up a few of these at IKEA. They were actually on clearance. And I just love that beautiful gray-green tint to them. They are going to be all over the house in no time, I'm telling you. So if you remember that little DIY with the V and the mini wreath, that was from a couple of videos ago. I'm just going to keep adding things towards the back here because it's really important to me that the tray looks good on all sides. I've added my little L to the top because that's always got to be there. And my little architectural block is going to fit right down here on my stack of books. I found that little home sign on an old Dollar Tree piece that I hadn't used and just hot glued it right on the front. The other block just sits here right behind my cute little spring birds. My little Be Happy garland is finding its way onto all the tiered trays. I'm kind of crazy about this one, and it might be time to make another garland so I have more than one and I don't have to keep stealing this from places all over the house. So maybe that's another video really soon. Okay, you guys, we're all done. I can't believe I forgot to put a candle on there, but I'm really happy with the way this tiered tray came out. The little touches of robin's egg blue, a couple of hits of Rae Dunn, and my 5 ReStore Trash to Treasure projects. I am so thrilled with the way these came out. The tiny little teapot was the perfect last minute find for this tray. I love the architectural blocks and that little CB2 bowl with the painted lid. And that stack of books is exactly what this tiered tray needed. I'm really happy with this one, and I think this one is going to live right here in the middle of the island. I might have to create a really pretty robin's egg blue and white tablescape to go around it. You know what, you guys? Make sure you stay tuned to Instagram, because I feel like that's exactly where we would do something like that. So follow along at Living the Life at Lisa & Company on Instagram. And if you haven't already, we would really appreciate you giving this video a like. It helps our channel grow and lets us know what you want to see. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you know every time we upload a video. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.